last episode, we had started the Chaos War. When we saw that the innocent Mikaboshi came to destroy everything. He killed the nightmare and took away his powers, so that he could destroy the minds of all the people on Earth. Only the gods were able to escape his attack. And the one who survived, that is Hercules Arthur, is in space right now. Will he be able to cure everyone? Or will he also become a victim of Mikaboshi like all the other gods? We will find out in the next episodes. But before starting this video, if you haven't watched the first episode yet, you can watch it from here or you can find the link in the description. Now, without any delay, let's start the second episode of the Chaos War, a fate worse than dying. This is the scene before the attack on the heroes of Earth. After killing the nightmare, King Chaos has attacked Hell. He was saying, "It's so surprising that the gods of death don't want to die." Then Saturn said, "I also wanted to achieve a lot in my time like you, Mikaboshi. But everything has a rule. The old rules that we have followed till now." Hearing this, King Chaos says, "The old rules are over. The compromise between the gods is now over. Your power is gone. Get out of my way, Saturn. There is no good or bad anymore. You are obsolete." And as soon as he said this, King Chaos said, "Many years ago, I built this throne on my pride. I don't bow to anyone. We all have played our role, Mikaboshi. You and I, we are not different. We both are the villains of our world." King Chaos says, "I am not like you. You chose evil and I chose nothingness." All the people of Hell are screaming in pain. "Can't you hear that, Saturn? Why didn't you let them be peaceful till now?" On this, Saturn said, "They all have chosen their own future. Their own decisions have brought them to this eternal pain, Mikaboshi." Then King Chaos asks, "You are talking about free will and choice. Should all this happen or not? If this is the question of these screaming souls in pain, then what will you do? According to me, you don't listen to all this." Because Ghost Rider and Hellstorm, i.e. Saturn's son, had already reached there to help him. Ghost Rider says, "This place is good to roam around. But I am happy, I don't live here anymore." Then Hellstorm says, "Leave all that. Looks like this place won't last till tomorrow. Cyphus, can you make a way for us?" Then King Chaos says, "Choice. All this starts with choice. Everyone was one in the universe. Either choose this or something else. But not now. Now everything will end. Life and death too." King Chaos's army was attacking Hell's demons. Hela says to Saturn, "Hell's fire is about to extinguish. Hell's time is about to end." Hellstorm also agrees with her. Hela is right. "We have lost, Father. Guys, now Saturn has realized that the hell that everyone is afraid of is going to lose badly." She says, "Go and tell the mortal that he should be ready to meet his maker and not his unmaker. And yes, my son, we have fought against each other many times. But this time I know, it can't be stopped." And then Saturn goes to King Chaos. He says for the last time, "Go, I will try to stop it. At least as long as possible." Damn you, King Chaos. Guys, a terrible war breaks out between them. King Chaos was saying while fighting Saturn, "Even Hell's fire can't stop me. Accept defeat, Lord of Darkness. Bow down before your new king and serve me till the end." And then boom, he kills King Saturn and takes all his power inside him. So much power. Yes, this is it. Now I am at my full potential. Now one last step. Get ready, Earth's heroes. Such an army is coming to you from Hell that you can't even think of defeating. But guys, on this, you are not yet Shaktiman. If you haven't calculated properly yet, then King Chaos says, "Stupid Thran, what are you saying? I easily defeated Hell. What will the people of Earth do?" Thran said, "Chaos King, you have misjudged. You defeated those who wanted to die in Hell. Now you will have to defeat those who want to live." Guys, the rest of the story starts from there where Hercules went to his self-made nightmare domain. But before that, something else was happening in parallel. During the siege, when Ares was killed by Centurion, he regains consciousness on Chiron's ship. He says, "Where am I?" Chiron says, "You are kidding, right? O Lord of War, you have sent many on my way that no one has done. How can you forget me?" Ares says, "Oh Chiron, I am such a fool. A mortal killed me. No one can see me. What will he think about me? Chiron, where am I going?" Chiron says, "Deathbringer, god of war, blood, axe, sword, you are known by many names. But you are not going to Hell. You lost your life fighting the mortals. That's why you have been sent to the most honorable place of the gods." Ares and Chiron had reached in front of the Elzinfield. But Pluto, that is, Ares, who is Ares' uncle, blocked their way. Oh, so Deathbringer himself has come here, god of war. He says in anger, Ares, that you are so stupid that you think that I, that is, Hades, the ruler of Afterworld, is your enemy. I will let you cross the Elzinfield and be happy forever. Before that happens, I will destroy the heavens. I will break all the rules just to take you to hell and to make you a pet dog of Cerberus. Ares put on his helmet and said, look guys, it didn't happen this time. There was nothing in front of Ares and Hades' demons. Ares says to him, pressing his feet, I am sending you to the lowest part of hell. The faint screams of your forgiveness will never reach my ears. And then Hades sent God of War to hell, where Ares first saw his son's corpse. And then, after walking like this for many days, he felt that he had done all this before. He tried to run away from his uncle's minions so many times, but it didn't matter. He can't lose, but he can't win either. He is fighting an endless battle. For a god, this is hell. Helmet time is very fast compared to Gazard. So many years have passed and now in the present time, Hades was sitting on his throne in front of Ares, saying, I have to use half of my army just to keep my dear nephew with me. While you are powerless and broken, like your mother and father. Dead, but my slave. This is such a shame for our family and powerful gods like you. But what can we do now? Because all this was going on there, when Hela comes into Hades' domain. Hades, seeing her, says in anger, how dare you come in front of me with your rotten nose? Hela says, fool, I have not come here to fight you, but I have come here to warn you that king has sent his alien god slaves to destroy all the hells. Pick up any page in history and see that Hades was never a fool. As soon as he understands the situation, he says, my slaves, get ready. And all those people who are dead and are in prison here, if you fight for me, you will be free. Zeus was also here after his death. He said to Ares, did you hear what your uncle said? Get ready and lead this attack, my son. But Gazarias' mind and heart were fighting with themselves. Should he support the king or his uncle Hades? He couldn't decide before, but now he is the god of war. And when he is getting a chance to fight, then why step back? Thinking this, Ares goes against the king with the whole army of hell and all the dead gods. Gazarias has already faced Mikaboshi and even killed him. But this time, Chaos King was more powerful than before. As soon as he came, he killed him and the rest of the gods like Hela, and the whole army of hell took control of everyone. But now all the hells are over. So even if someone dies, he can't go anywhere. After this, at the end of our first episode, heroes were attacked in the Nightmare Domain. It was New York City. There was a lightning strike on the Olympus Group building. Hercules' wife was running that way. Then Venus, Greek goddess of love, says, hey, we were attacked, come back here. Then she says, don't be a fool, this is my husband Hercules. Finally, she came home. She was in front of Hercules. She said, you are dead. But I was sure you would come back. By getting closer to Hercules, he gets shocked by an energy field. So Hercules said, stop wife, forgive me. You can't come closer to me. Amadeus has taken me out of Mother Hera's bubble universe. By transforming me into a sky father. But I don't have control over so much power yet. So don't come too close to me. Heavy asks, so it means we are separate even after passing? Hercules said, yes, maybe this is the truth for now. Then he takes her to Delphine. Amadeus was talking to Delphine. Delphine, can you hear me? Heavy didn't know about all this. She says, Amadeus, Thor, can you tell me what happened? Then Thor said that his king killed Nightmare and took away all his powers. With those powers, he put every mortal in a coma forever. Only those who didn't have a mortal mind could survive. Like gods, Hercules, Venus, you, me. Heavy asks, no, I am not immortal. But Athena chose me as the Prince of Power. I think her blessing saved me somehow. Heavy says, but Delphine couldn't survive. Amadeus says, I am such a fool. I should have understood this earlier. I should have thought of a way to save everyone. Seeing Amadeus like this, Venus says, take care of yourself, Amadeus. Heavy is God's healer. If there's something that can save them all, she will definitely find it. Hearing this, Amadeus says, I have given you all my powers. Why don't you give me a snap or something else to fix all this? Hercules replies, if it was so easy, I would have definitely done it, boy. I couldn't even think how to hug my wife. Will you let me try on Delphine? No, right? Then let Heavy and Venus take care of her. We will have to save our powers for the coming war. That's when we see an airplane in the sky that has been hit by turbulence. Captain says, don't worry. The captain couldn't even finish what he was saying and everyone was unconscious. He was watching the airplane fall a little. He said, "No, not today." And he caught it. But then he sees another airplane falling behind him. Actually, all the people on Earth who were in any condition were unconscious in the same condition. Amadeus looked at the device in his hand and said, "Nothing can be done now." He said, "He is putting everyone in deep sleep. At least 32,000 people are going to die. Now is not the time." Hercules laughs and replies, "Come on, boy. You are talking to Kronos' grandson. And now it's father time." And says, he stops everything on Earth where they were. That is, now the time has stopped for all those who are going to die. Seeing this, Thor said, "Wait, how did everything get jammed in the middle of the air?" Then Amadeus says, "You have become a god." This episode ends here. I will meet you in next episode. Till then, have fun, guys.